guys, it's your girl Bianca B, and I am here back again with our Indie Artist Series. I'm super excited for our two guests, Jake&Papa. I've known them for so many years. They're bomb, they're dope. We're going to talk about their new EP, Tattoos&Blues, their music, them being a group, being brothers. So please continue watching.
Below, yeah, top down, speeding on the way to your heart. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, Jake&Papa.
Yeah.
What's good?
Everything.
So who's Jake and who's Papa for people who don't know?
I'm Jake.
Okay.
I'm Papa.
Hey, and you brothers?
Yes. 20 months apart.
Okay, so how is it working as a group, being brothers, doing dope music? Do you guys ever argue? Do you guys ever debate?
It's cool, man. It's very fluid. Like all these projects I feel like everybody should know that we have a formula and it works for us. Like, we've lived together hip to hip our whole lives. So we have a very fluid relationship that has a lot to do with respect, loyalty, and understanding. So it goes into our business as well.
Yeah. So Tattoos&Blues, please tell us how you guys came up with the title.
The title Tattoos&Blues was cultivated because that's two ways that we like to express ourselves. We like to tell our stories through the ink on our bodies, as you see, and we like to tell our stories through our music. We feel like the blues is really, it's not that it's missing from today, but we feel like the way that we tell it is very, it resonates very deeply with people. So, yeah.
Okay. So, Phones, my favorite song. I'm not gonna lie, when I heard it, I was like, yes. So you guys have Moniece in the video.
Yeah.
That video was super creative. How did you guys come up with the concept?
Man, we actually linked with Wharf Productions, and we had an idea, they had an idea, and we just fused them together. And we wanted to just narrow it down. We usually have like multiple girls tell different stories, but went to narrow it down to one, so called Moniece, and she was all for it. She was like, let me know what time I gotta be there.
Yeah, it was super sexy.
Yeah, shout out to Moniece.
Yes. Okay, so your EP, Tattoos&Blues, what's your favorite song personally off the album?
That's tough, man. That's tough. That's like picking a favorite baby. But today, we always do that. I'll go with today. My favorite is Hotel Lobby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today I'm going to say hello and goodbye.
Okay, and
it's
why?
a hello and goodbye day. It's a reflective day.
Okay.
Hotel Lobby, I feel I'm very proud of that body of work because we come from a real big a cappella background. Like our family was always singing a cappella together, and so we found a way to fuse that with what's going on now. It got the trap drums, it got the saxophone, which is soulful and bluesy, and it has the a cappella undertone. Yeah.
What's the most memorable performance like that you can recall in your career? Ooh, good one.
Man, I've had a lot of great moments. For me, I would say we had a show when we released Sexual Warfare mixtape at Las Palmas, and it was packed wall to wall, front to back, and it was no openers. It was just Jake&Papa. So
oh wow, that's awesome.
that was like one of my. I think I kind of teared up that night too. It was like that was like one of my proudest moments.
Yeah, I gotta say the same. Like we had everybody in that thing.
Dang.
And it's like the way we've been, the way we grew up is you perform for 13 people the way you perform for 13,000. It doesn't matter how many people's in the spot. So going into venues, we never know how many people are going to be in there. Like, there were a couple times we had to perform for one person,
Oh, wow.
and then a couple times we performed for all kinds of people. So when we were walking in, I remember saying to myself, I don't care if there's one person in there or if that shit is packed from wall to wall, we're going to get it in. And that shit was packed. So
yes, keeping that humble mindset. So being an indie artist, what advice can you give to other indie artists? Because you guys been signed before in the past and things like that. So
know the business, because this music industry is 90% business. You can record all the music you want to, but if your business ain't straight, no one's gonna hear it.
That's good.
I would say to cultivate your uncomfortability zone. Whatever makes you uncomfortable, cultivate it more, because that's probably going to be the thing that like pops your success off. So if you're a studio rat, you probably need to get out of the studio and get some shows popping. If you only like to perform, you probably need to get some more fire in the studio, to where you're a well-rounded artist, because as soon as you step outside your comfort zone, something's gonna snap into place. That's something I definitely.
That's a great advice.
Yeah.
So being in the studio, how do you guys come up with the writing concept?
That's the process. It could be anything. Like a lot of times we don't like to waste time in the studio, so most of the times we write outside of the studio and come to the studio with as many songs as possible so we can knock them all out. So the writing process is usually, me personally, I like to write while I'm walking my dog.
Okay.
It's very therapeutic. It's a very therapeutic experience. And it could come from anything. Concepts can literally come from this camera stand or the blue that she's wearing. It could be anything, you know? I think that's the beauty of music. It's just, it could come from anything.
And what do you guys differently bring to the group? Like, what do you bring and what does he bring?
I think I'll say from my stance what he brings. I feel like he brings a very poetic aspect to our music, a deeper stance. You know, I'll say that.
And what about it?
I think he's raw. He's raw, and he tells stories like nobody else. He tells a story from top to bottom, and you feel like you were there. I think that's beautiful.
Nice. Y'all are so soulful. I just like, oh my God. Okay, so my favorite line from Phones is caption hella modest, something like that. Okay, who came up with that line?
That was me.
Okay. So we're gonna play a game. You guys have really like a 90s vibe. So I'm gonna give you 2 songs and you have to tell me what's your favorite song from the 90s and from currently.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. Boys to Men, End of the Road versus Usher, Confessions. Which one?
The song Confessions?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go End of the Road. It's just too legendary.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with End of the Road too.
Okay.
And End of the Road is a great story behind it.
Man, I was just about to tell
Great
you.
story.
Go ahead.
I don't know the story.
Boyz II Men didn't even want to sing that song.
Oh,
They
wow.
sent them the song, and they were on the road, and they were like, yo, they hated the song, didn't want to sing it. Most hits, like, you don't even realize it's a hit until you put it out.
Oh, wow.
They didn't want to sing it, and dude called him on the phone like, yo, if y'all don't sing this song, blah, 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 every consequence in the book, right? So they're like, all right, whatever, we'll sing the song. And it turned out to be End of the Road.
One of the best songs in the world.
One of the best songs ever.
Okay, second. New Edition, If It Isn't Love versus 112 Peaches and Cream.
Man,
Which one?
Come on, man. New Edition, If It Isn't Love. Shout out to 112. That's a classic song too.
Yeah.
But if it isn't love, they got the routine to go with it. Come on, man. Yeah.
Okay, you agree too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We had to rehearse that song probably a total of 40 hours in our life.
Yeah.
For real.
In Vogue, Free Your Mind versus Destiny's Child, Jumpin', Jumpin'.
Dang, it had to be jumping.
Yeah.
Huh?
You know what? Just because of time and place, and I feel like that's where your favorite music comes from, is time and place. I'm gonna go with Jumpin', because I remember that. I remember being like 10 or 11 and Bow Wow being on the remix. I just thought that was lit. So like, yeah. Jumpin'.
I'm gonna agree.
Okay.
I'm gonna agree.
Cash Money, Bling Bling
Oh.
versus Migos, Bad and Bougie.
Whoa, yeah.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
See, I'm at odds. You know, like.
Okay, let's repeat it. Cash Money, Bling Bling versus Migos, Bad and Bougie.
Bro, when I saw the clip of Migos performing Bad and Bougie in Africa, and it was like, they was in Africa, right?
I didn't see it.
Oh my God, it was lit. But just for nostalgic purposes, I gotta go with Bling Bling.
And considering they got bling in the dictionary.
Man, they
Oh.
You
did.
gotta consider that.
They did.
Y'all are very historical.
Bling is in the dictionary because of Lil Wayne. Let's keep it 100. Lil Wayne came up with the term bling bling, and now bling is in the dictionary.
Okay. So last one. Aaliyah, 1 in a Million versus Kehlani, Crazy.
Man, I love Crazy, but just because I had to, I used the line in the song, I gotta say 1 in a million.
Yeah, I mean, 1 in a million. See, this is the thing with me, okay? Whenever you put somebody new versus somebody old, I always gotta go with the older person because chances are they influence the newer person.
Okay.
So I gotta go with the source.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I gotta go. 1 in a million. I was literally studying Aaliyah all day that day. She had a movement.
Yeah, she did. She's from Detroit.
Some champions in there.
So for the people who don't know you guys, please tell them your Instagram and Twitter, your website. You guys also have merchandise. If you guys can elaborate on that.
Oh yeah, the merch is lit. I don't think anybody ever had merch as lit as our merch. And there's more coming soon. I just be designing t-shirts all the time, and I'll wear them from time to time and just see who draws to what, and then we put those into production. But Jake&Papa everything, JAKEANDPAPA. Every social media platform, Tattoos&Blues is available on every digital platform, and new merch is coming soon.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and Twitter at It's Bianca B. Also like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you to our sponsor, Shop 1323, for letting us use the space. Yes, Denim King, is she over there too?
On this denim couch, it's light.
And also, I have a gift for you guys from our other sponsor, Tots Pots. Butter chewy cookies made with love.
Whoa.
Yes. Y'all not vegan, are y'all?
Look at this
Yeah,
packaging. Can I open this box or?
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Them look soft, yeah.
They're super good.
Cookies and cream. I'm busting this right now. That's cool,
soft.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna sign off with me eating this cookie?
Okay.
Sweet.
He's looking at the ingredients.
I gotta make sure there ain't something in there, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Mess around and that'd be the end of the old legend, you know.
Oh my God.
You saw it doesn't
So
have
good,
nuts in
right?
It don't. No, we good to go. And if it do,
We
I
good?
got the
Yeah.
EpiPen.
Can I hear a little something? It doesn't have to be working.
Oh, you want to hear everything? Yeah. Maureen.
Meetings.
Oh.
What's up?
I said, I want to hear a little acapella. I've seen you guys sing a little.
Oh, that's automatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all real
Yeah,
singers.
that's how, right.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
The whole thing.
Wait, okay, let's sing again. Shall we sing again?
Another one?
One more. That was good. Right? That's all I need to hear. Thank you.
That was so good.
Thank you.
Man.
This cookie is bomb.
It is super bomb. Damn, I want to sing too.
I hear your body calling my name.